Hi, this is Karen, also known as the Preacher Lady. Today's devotion, I Am Standing Up. I have had people tell me several times lately that if you don't loudly condemn and shun those that disagree with you, well, then I'm being a bad Christian. A Christian can't allow for that kind of behavior. They have to stand up for what they believe in, or they themselves are condemned. So if you don't rant and rave on social media, disown and unfriend my friends and family who disagree with me, then I'm not standing up for my faith. I couldn't disagree more. I'm preaching on Matthew 25:31 through 46 this Sunday. It's the story of the sheep and the goats. When Jesus comes to judge, what are his criteria? Does he separate you for being liberal or being conservative or for which party you voted for? No. The sheep are blessed because they showed love and compassion to their neighbors, and the goats are condemned because they didn't. When Jesus was asked about the greatest commandments, he listed two: love God and love your neighbor as yourself. If you want to nitpick, he also said, love your enemies and pray for those who persecute you. Jesus does not say, judge and condemn your neighbor. In fact, the only people who Jesus really got mad at were the Pharisees and other religious leaders that thought they were better than everyone else. They judged them and heaped all kinds of rules on them and then condemned the people if they couldn't follow every law to the letter. They believed that they were sinless. The only one who is sinless is Jesus. So Jesus is the only one who is able to judge our hearts. And what does Jesus say? Love and forgive. I know that I'm a sinner. Paul went as far as to say that we have all sinned and fallen short of the glory of God. And I'm humble enough to know that sometimes I will get things right, and sometimes I'm going to get things wrong. Newsflash, so will everyone else. We all make some good and some bad decisions. It's not our place to judge our brothers and sisters. That's God's job. That does not mean that I'm not standing up for what I believe in. I believe that what we are called to do as Christians is to love God and love our neighbor. In following Jesus, we are to show God's grace and love and forgiveness. That is what I believe in. Think about this. Did Zacchaeus repent because everyone talked behind his back and condemned him as a sinner because he was a tax collector? No. He repented because Jesus accepted him, forgave him, and loved him for who he was. Did the woman caught in adultery become changed because the Pharisees were working up the crowd to stone her to death? No. It was Jesus' acceptance and love and forgiveness that made the difference. Jesus didn't yell at them or berate either of them. He showed them what the love and grace of God is really like, and that changed their lives. So yes, I am standing up for what I believe in: grace, love, and forgiveness. When I reach out to those I disagree with, I gently tell them my point of view in love. And I don't always succeed. Sometimes my temper does get the best of me, but I ask for forgiveness from God and from them. And I try again to model Jesus. People learn more from our actions than they do from our words. Have a blessed week.